Hello and welcome once again to Mashinky. So in the last episode I said that this would be my last sort of steel production that I'm going to do for the moment. I may obviously go back and correct things that I've done wrong or, you know, improve the system, but I don't think I'm going to do another sort of steel specific train line. You know, there's one or two spots like just here that another one could work. Maybe in the future if, you know, steel is something we're running low on. But right now what I'm going to do is pay this 200 coal and take a look at all the new stuff that appears on the map. So we've now got, trying to find the right thing. There's one. So we've got oil wells. We need to take the oil from an oil well to a refinery. Then we take what comes out of the refinery to a factory. That will give us oil tokens. It will also give us factory crates. Those crates can be taken to a city that has somewhere to buy them. And wow, I am really impressed that almost all of it is in this area. That's kind of awesome. This may be our first oil loop. That is quite awesome. It's all like, wow. I am genuinely happy about that. Now, does that station... Oh my god, we've never built a waiting room. Or anything else. Okay, a restaurant. I want to sort of extend this station a little further so it does cover that factory there. Well, I mean, I could demolish that house. And just add in a platform. Yeah, now it covers it. Awesome. It's on a slightly different level, but it doesn't matter. And what about this one? Oh my god, I didn't add it in there either. What's wrong with me? That one does cover the factory, or the shop instantly, so that's not a problem. But yeah, there's one loop I can do. It's not that good because it's only got one oil well. You tend to want more than one going into a refinery because that's a 2-to-1 process. Obviously you can increase its amount, you know. Once you've got oil you can get a 1-to-1 eventually. But wow, all of the oil, like all of the refineries are up here. Does that mean oh no, there's an oil and there's a refinery and there's a factory. There's another one. Oh, that's actually a really small loop. But then there's nowhere to deliver the crates to there. I mean, there's a small city there. See, we can build the shops. It's one of the only sort of end points of a production line that we can build ourselves, which I do find a little strange. Maybe the other things will be added in at some point. So I mean, we could add, you know, a shop in a lot of these cities. So as long as I've got oil, a refinery and a factory, that's a good loop. You know, we can add the shops that we're going to deliver the stuff to later. But that's what I'm looking for mostly, just to see where we've got good loops. Doesn't look like there's any down here. Wow. Couple of factories. There's some, wow, oil over there, but that's miles away. So that's out. Again, there's oil here, but there's no refineries. Like, I'd be trucking this stuff for miles just to get it to a refinery. Which, don't get me wrong, might be something we end up doing. We might just have a really long way away set of stations that just truck all the oil, like the whole map away, into all of these refineries. That might be a fun thing to do. Yeah. But we are going to start on this loop because, as I say, this one is like almost ready built. Like, we're going to need a station somewhere here. Now, to go back up, if I come out of there, the station can be on that side. I'd prefer it. One too far. Okay. Oh wow, I got that perfect. Nice. That was literally a guess. I am playing this game far too much if my guesses are that accurate. Jesus. Now, we are only going to have the one station. We might add more later, but especially for now, we are not going to need many. Right. So that will take the crates and deliver them here and here. Okay. Next in line, we have to actually produce the oil that gets taken there. And wow, you've got 1,000 passengers sitting there waiting? Really? What are my trains doing? Wait, do I only have post on these lines? Okay, that's something that shouldn't be. Like, whoops. I never added passenger trains. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, well, we'll come back to that miscalculation later. Now, you may have noticed we've got a new set of lines. We've got the high-speed railway, improvement railway, higher speed limit. So this thing is slightly different colour when you build it, and as it says, it lets your railways run at a much higher speed. You can build stations with it, tunnels with it, bridges with it, just the same as everything else. The only difference is it also has this option to upgrade. So this will upgrade everything in, I think it sets certain points as, like, you know, the points where it will start and finish the upgrade. As it only takes money to upgrade, I will eventually just be upgrading all of my lines, but that will take a while. And I will probably start that at, like, my depot and then just follow it round to make sure I get everything, because otherwise I'm liable to miss something if I just willy-nilly go, oh, we'll just start painting this stuff. So I suppose the new line here that we're going to make, we can use the better lines. So first things first, we want a station there. And then this connects up to that. Wow, that looks bad the way it's... Okay, slight graphical improvement needed. What does it look like? Yeah, it still looks a little bad, to be honest. If I... Okay, I can replace it just by doing that. Okay, I'll do that just so that corner looks right, because that looked terrible. Right. This joint is probably going to be just as bad. Yeah, pretty much. Everything I just said, I am now going to ignore and paint this bit of track. I'm bad, I should feel bad, I know it, but yeah. It looked terrible. And while I'm working on that bit of line that looks terrible, it will haunt me for ages. So I have to fix it. It's not my fault, it's the graphics fault. Yeah. Even changing parts of the line that, you know, the trains can't even go that fast. Good, good. Right. So there's that station. Okay. Last one is... do I want to go there? Or, wow, that's an iron and a refinery next to each other. Okay. I mean, I could go to that one. No, that looks like the better one. Okay. So we want to go up. And I can tap into that coal if I ever want or need to. Now, preferably... let's get rid of that mountain. And, yeah. And let's extend this mountain a little. So if we have the station, what, there? Down the mountain. And turn there. Oh, look at that! Straight into it! I really have been playing this game too much, haven't I? Oh my god. My normal luck would say that should have been like one off or something, and then it would have looked really awkward and driven me mad. Yeah, that'll do. And with that, I think this route is complete. Now, do I want a bypass for this city? May need one. We could... I mean, I could just send the track around one extra and tie it back in. Yeah, that works. It just means that, you know, if a train is stopping at that station, it doesn't stop the next train. And it's only going to be the through trains that actually go on this route, because the rest of them are stopping, so they can only go that way. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Wow, you two trains need a gap between you. Wrong button. Speed up time. Because at the minute, that train's carrying nothing because that's picked it all up. That's enough of a gap. Okay, now how fast can these trains go again? I actually wanted to select the train. So they can go 62 miles an hour. Okay. Let's upgrade a little bit more of this track as well. I will take it to the depot. Yeah, so that's gone to the depot. So now I'll do the rest later because I'm working on this track for now. Right. So, engines. Because obviously new era brings new train engines. So we've got the BR3, the BDZ52 and the EMD F3. Now both of these require oil to both purchase and run, so we can't have them. The BR3, well, that thing can carry quite a few tons, but it goes at 30 miles an hour. Huh. which is kind of pointless because I've just upgraded my track. Really, I want the EMD F3s because they go at 99 miles an hour. They're faster than these, and they're smaller too. They don't carry as much tonnage though. Then again, 368, that would carry most things. Yeah, I mean, that train gets to about the same. The stats on it are about the same or about equal. And that train we fill up and, you know, can't add extra wagons to. So, yeah, I think the EMD will be fine. We just need to produce a lot of oil so that we can actually run lots of these. Because eventually, I want most of my trains to be this. Because they are fast in comparison to everything else. But again, that means producing a hell of a lot of oil. Well, you know what? We do produce a lot of coal, so we could go with the GS2s. They go 62 mile an hour. These are 60. They really can't carry a lot of tonnage. Now the wagons that we need to be taking, we've got these oil ones. But they weigh 32 tons when full. Wow. We got these ones. They weigh 40 tons when full. Okay. And then we've got the crates, which weigh 26. Well, that's more manageable. Like that's. Well, then again, a timber one is 29 tons. So. Okay, maybe they're not that bad. You know what? I'm going to go with these. Because the stuff they're pulling is heavy as hell. Yeah, I thought that was one too many. Right, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Oh well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Right. So, you are going to go from that station to that station. The and I'll put the speed on slow. You know what? That is really. Let's do that. Because otherwise, that train is going a hell of a long way, like going around all of this stuff when it doesn't need to. So may as well just let it loop in like that. Right. Now the train going from there to there is going to go across the whole loop. There's not a lot I can do about that. But then again, it's so far that I wouldn't want to put... Like, there's not a lot of sort of shorter routes I could put in. And you know what? Just there, we will add another one going that way. And that will be for the cargo train to loop round. Although we could build our own... No, to be honest, we're not going to be producing enough crates to even deliver to the 2 that often, so there's no point building another shop in one of these cities, or in this city, and splitting it to 3. Yeah, no. Now, what do I need to build the extensions? Well, a secondary oil well. And another secondary oil well. Okay, oh wow, that's 3. That requires a lot of steel. You know what? I'm going to buy the other wagons that I need before doing that, because I really don't want to run out of steel while buying the train wagons, because, yeah, that would annoy me. Having to use, like, the small ones? Yeah, no, thank you. One more, please? No, just 2. It's just too big. Alright, one of those ones. Oh wow, really? It's still too big? You You know what? Do that then. I know it's two of the small ones, but they do end up carrying more than one of those. So, yeah, fine. Right, and you want to go from that station to that one. And begin. Did I pause time again? Yes, I did. I'm an idiot. Right. Third train. It's going to take the crates. Oh wow, yeah, that's far too much. Yeah, I'm not going to play with the numbers. That is good enough. Now this train is going to do something different. It's going to go a bit like the wood train that we did last episode. It's going to go there, come back, then go to the second city. Then repeat the process. We're doing this because it's not going to, like, if I deliver all here, then it's not going to have any to drop off there. So by splitting it like that, both shops will count themselves as supplied. I hope. And there are a few quests associated with oil, as you know, there's quests associated with all of the different things, aren't there? So the other thing we're going to do is something I cannot believe we hadn't done. These cities are getting a passenger train. Like, how did I not already do that? That I think is more surprising to me than anything else. Awesome. But there's the new oil trains. Or, well, the trains are the same ones we've seen before, but the wagons are new. Which is something. But hey look, we're already producing crates. Now obviously we will make these better with, you know, dye plants and everything else. In fact, you know what, now I've built the trains and the carriages, I am going to increase the oil wells and stuff. So we'll have some secondary oil wells. Yeah, that'll do. And we will have that just there. And eventually I want that as well. The distillation plant. That requires 50 oil, and we don't have 50 oil yet. So up here, same deal. We can get that already. Okay. That requires a load of oil to buy, and so does that. So yeah. Well, that actually produces crates from this process. So you know what? I might put a shop down here as well. You know what? Yeah, let's do that, because this city's going to get bigger because, you know, we've now added in a passenger train, and that's what helps them grow. So there we go. They want crates as well now. Put another one of these just there. Did I actually just use the wrong track? Yes, I did. Idiot. Right, so there's that. I will build... excuse me, my voice went then. I will build another train that goes up there to grab the crates that it creates and bring them to this city. That will obviously only be once we've bought that upgrade. So that might be the first thing we spend our fuel tokens on. I don't know. But that is where I'm going to leave this episode, guys. So we've just done our first oil loop. And next episode we will either be looking at spending some of the oil we're creating or building another loop. I think it's probably going to be building more loops. Because the more tokens we have, the easier it is to then use those tokens. Although, I mean, the little train that it does give us that costs money, That's still not a bad train. We might swap some of these older trains for these BR3s. Not passenger ones, obviously. They want to be a bit faster. Well, then again, everything wants to be a bit faster. But yeah, we'll work it out. And we've just finished a load of quests. Wow. But as I say, guys, we will leave that off for the next episode, so please like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you next time.